Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Carrie Dillon. We're joined by one of our partners today, John Kautter from HHB Marketing and Web Design. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
You know, one of the things I love about sitting down with you is that we get great business tips from you, but we also get brain food. So anyone out there who has a business that has a web presence, you're going to want to listen up. And anybody out there as a consumer who's ever searched for anything online, we're talking about SEO today. So listen up. Define SEO.
So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's going to be your presence online ranking on the first, second page of Google. Generally, you want to rank, the top of the first page.
So meaning that when you type in where is a great seafood restaurant,
yes, you want to show up in the top
you come up
three
fast.
because people's attention span nowadays are so short. They're not going to look through 2-3 pages. So you want to hire a company that knows how to get you to the top, and that's what we specialize in.
A lot of people, one of the things that people say, if you have a marketing company who promises you can do that, that's a red flag. So debunk that a little bit and tell us why you guys know how to do this.
Sure.
And the organic SEO versus a paid ad.
Right, yeah, so paid ads, obviously that'll get you to the top, but who actually clicks on paid ads? Whenever I see them, I just scroll right past them.
Right, it's like, are they edified?
Right. Also, it's true. There's no 100% guarantee you're going to be number one on Google.
Yeah.
But with the right practices, you can, have a really strong presence and get on the right track to do that.
Sure.
Because we actually are number one on Google on both the local pack, the top 3, and in the organic search. So we specialize in that. So we do know how to do it, but it's not an overnight process.
So if I search marketing companies?
Marketing agency Bluffton, South Carolina will show up number 1.
That's fantastic.
And 7 more times on the first page.
Is that
so
right?
we're like dominating the first page.
And what is that about, that whole, because I feel that way too. I feel that one that comes up that says it's an ad, when I search something, one that comes up that says it's a paid ad, I just don't trust it.
Yeah. So anybody can do a paid ad. So, whether they're a 1-star business or a 5-star business, they can be number 1.
Yeah.
And also it's very expensive. So, we try to recommend to do it the organic way.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's what we specialize in. And I invest very heavily into my team every year. We go to 2 or 3 conferences a year to stay on top of the latest digital advertising trends. Since our competitors are copying us, it's likely that there would never be any great digital marketing in Bluffton and Hilton Head. I truly believe that. So we are the leaders.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so I think being educated and staying up on it. I mean, when we were talking, it was just like, oh yeah, maybe I should define SEO. You guys are just so into it, doing what you're doing, that it's a thing that just happens every day, but being able to sort of step back, define exactly what it is. And this is just like one of the things you all do. Tell us a little bit about some of the other services.
Yeah, so we handle social media accounts. We design beautiful websites.
WHHI's website.
Yeah, we remodeled WHHI's website.
Oh, so it's fabulous.
Thank you. You're on the first page now. So we're slowly adding more and more content.
Yeah, I knew I liked it for some reason.
So like I said, handle social media. We do videography and photography. We do all the production in-house. We also handle a lot of our clients' advertising accounts as well. We do custom graphic design, logo design. We're like your one-stop shop for digital.
I was just going to say, one-stop shop.
Yeah.
That's great. How many people are on your team?
So right now we have 5 in-house, and then we have 2 that are working, from home. But everybody's local, and everything's done in-house. We don't, sub anything out.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And so from the standpoint of programming and back-end kind of stuff, how you guys have an engineering team, or the programmers, or?
So we have marketing specialists, and I have a very strict hiring process.
Yeah.
So they have to. I usually like to hire right out of college for the entry-level positions because I get to train them how I like them. And we like I said, I invest very heavily in the team, so we always stay on top of the marketing trends. So if they learned something a year ago, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the same thing this year.
Right.
So whether you have experience or not, of course, experience helps, but you always got to continuously learn.
It is mind-bending how quickly things change.
Yeah. Google changes their algorithms like every 3 months on average.
Mind-bending.
And a lot of times, they send emails out, you can follow them, but they don't ever tell you exactly how to fix things.
Yeah.
You kind of got to figure that out on your own. By the time you figured it out, they've changed it again.
That's exactly, the minute you get comfortable. So that's really, that's a perfect way to describe you guys. The stuff that I am no longer comfortable with, you guys have already broken in.
Sure.
You've already broken in, and you're fluent.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So, you have a much higher chance of getting more business if you're higher up on Google. That's why it's such It's so important.
And then have the content that follows through with that listing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, as times are changing, we're going, you know, there's print advertising, there's TV advertising like this, and then there's radio, and there's digital now. Everything plays a role. So a lot of clients will come to me and say, you know, I'm with TV and radio, but I'm not getting any return, I'm not doing any digital. Well, you need to have a place for people to go to digitally from radio and TV. It all works together. There's a purpose for everything.
It all does. John Kautter, always so good to have you with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.